just seen that junk come on.
Good.
Yeah. Sound like
All right. Shalom.
Shalom.
You know, first and foremost, before we get started, we'll give all honor and glory and power to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushai, Ba'Shem, Wahwadash. I want to say double honors to our elders, our great apostles, great millstone, GMS, who rule well and teach well, being a great example to Israel. All right, man, the elect. I want to say peace and blessings to the hope of the elect on the four corner, pushing the truth in sincerity. All right, that great song, the brother Nabad to my right.
I'm the brother Tamayu.
I would just come with a little quick lesson. All right, another installment, you know, inspiration, motivation, you know, exhortation to keep us, you know, in the faith and to keep you brothers and sisters, you know, on the line of believing. All right, the scriptures say, hold fast what I have, that no man take thy crown. And the crown is a representation of salvation, man, which is the truth and the understanding given to us by the Holy Spirit, all right, of Yahweh Shema Shah. And basically, like you see the title of the lesson, you know, our life is on the line. You know, so as we continue to grow in this truth, you know, you get more serious. You know, you get more mature in the spirit. You know, because understanding this is a life and death situation, man. All right, you get that. Get that. He put his hand to the plow, not fit for the kingdom. And while he getting that, like I said, the example that was set before us is Yahweh Shai.
Yep.
All right? And Yahweh Shai was that shepherd that sacrificed himself, man, for the sheep. All right? And the sheep is who? The elect, man. All right? And we're going to prove it throughout the scriptures. You got it?
Yeah.
All right? But understand, man, when we come to the truth, like the Apostle Gabal would say, the thing of ours, all right, your life is on the line, man. All right, you got it?
Yeah.
Go ahead, bro.
This is Luke chapter 9, verse 62. And Yahweh Shai said unto him, no man having put his hand to the plow and looking back is not fit for the kingdom
right.
of the Most
See
High.
That? So if you look back and go back into the world, guess what? You're going to get destroyed. So either way you go, your life is on the line. All right? That's why I say make thy body a living sacrifice. All right? Holy and acceptable to Yahweh Shema Shah, which is our reasonable service. But it come in the form of what? Doing this work. All right? Prophesying. You see? Being a brother to the brother. All these are sacrifices unto Yahweh Shema Shah as us laying our life down, man.
Yep.
You know? Sacrifices. You see? You got it all out?
This is Romans chapter 12, verse 1. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of the Most High, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice.
Right, you see that? So our life is on the line. Why? For the nation of Israel. You see? So we have to present our body, what, week in and week out? You know, in season, out of season. You know, whether we feel good or not feel good. You know what I'm saying? We still got to go out there and be productive in the spirit. And that's another way of forming and putting our life on the line, man.
Yeah.
You know, Jake be sick, you know, body pains, you know, but still be able to go out there and push forth the spirit. You know, that's making your body live a sacrifice, man.
Yeah.
You know, because that's what Yahweh Shai done for us. And we had to put forth that same example. You know, when you go into John 15, grab John 15 real quick.
All right.
John 15 and John 13. 15 and 13.
This is John chapter 15, verse 13.
Right.
Greater love has no man than this.
Right. It said, no greater love have no man but this. Go ahead.
That a man lay down his life for his friend.
Right. You see that? That a man lay his life down for his friends. Which are who? The brotherhood, man.
Yeah.
And how we laying our life down, man? By continuing in the faith. By enduring all things. Did not the Apostle Paul say that? You got to endure all things for the elect's sake?
All right.
You know, what's called? Got it.
Yeah, I got it. This 2 Timothy's chapter 2, verse 10.
Right.
It said, therefore I endure all things for the elect's sake.
Right, you see that? We have to endure all things. That's a part of making your body live in sacrifice, man. You gotta endure the affliction, you gotta endure the hell, and you also endure the good times, man.
Yep.
You gotta endure the bitter and the sweet. You know, because your mindset is supposed to be, if I make it, the next brother can make it. But I gotta make it in order for the next brother to make it. You see that? Because we understand, according to prophecy, when the elect is sealed, we out of here. You see, but you fall short of that, then what? It's still a prolonging going on. So therefore, we have to try hard. All right, that's why I say fight a good fight of faith. You see? Because we're going to go through some trials and some errors. You know, we're going to be tempted. You see? That's part of your life being on the line as a soldier when he go to war.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When a soldier go to war, he has to think about all the things that could be done. When showing he step off that plane or showing he step off that bus. All right? But you can't be worried about the outside. You can't be worried about your boo, your kids. Because what? You're at war.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got to be worried about surviving. Because surviving is key. But how can you survive? By staying under the umbrella of the truth. As we in this spiritual war. You want to say something, bro?
Yeah, if I could say, because soon a soldier started to think about the things that at home, like his wife and his kid, they're going to make him get killed out on the battlefield.
Yeah.
Because he's thinking about something that he should not be thinking about.
That's right.
He's supposed to be thinking about what's in front of him right now. And that's the enemies he have to fight.
That's right.
So, hey, each and every day when we go out there on the highways and byways, hey, we all about the truth. We all about preaching this word to the sheep. We all about the elect. So we can't be thinking about no things that, about my wife, my kids, how they doing, or my woman mad with me because I'm out here teaching the word. We can't be thinking about that. This is our duty as a man, as it says in Ecclesiastes chapter 12.
Yeah.
So we gotta, do this work. Yeah. Before we even try to be worried about these other things.
Yeah, because you're going to lose your life trying to save it for Big Mama, you know what I'm saying, or your gal, or your kids. You're trying to save your life for them, you're going to lose your life.
Yep.
You see that? So this is the greatest sacrifice that you can ever make by what? Making your body live the sacrifice for the nation of Israel. All right? And once again, our life is on the line, man. All right? Go ahead. But it's in the hands of who? Yahweh Shema Shah. Go ahead with that, John.
This is 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 10. Therefore I endure all things for the elect's sake.
You see that? We have to endure all things, man. And enduring going to make it hard. But it said who? For the elect's sake. So that's another form of laying your life down for the brethren. Because you're enduring the hell. You're enduring the affliction. All right? You're enduring the suffering. You see? So that's another way of you laying your life down, man. All right, that's it on that?
Just a little bit more.
Go ahead.
That they may also obtain the salvation.
Right, therefore they also. You see that? So like a soldier in war, you know, if he see a man coming for his colleague, what he going to do? He going to shoot that dude.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Therefore he was able to make it to the next stage or make it back to the base. You know that because what that soldier looked out. That soldier had man, how can I say it, man? The soldier had his back, man, and that's what we have to have in the truth. We have to have each other back as Yahweh Shah had our back. You know. Go ahead. The phone had to chime on that.
Yeah.
That's it. Shah. Go ahead, bro.
That they may also obtain the salvation which is in Yahweh Shah.
Right. You see that? So if we do not go out and feed the sheep, what's going to happen? They ain't going to receive salvation.
Yeah.
And that's why Yahweh Shah told Peter, if you love me, what? Feed my sheep. You see? And feeding the sheep is part of what? Putting your life on the line. Because anything can happen at any time, man. Dealing with this fucking devil, man, and dealing with 2/3 niggas, man. These scoffers and mockers, gainsayers, anything can happen. You know, that's why the Lord said to Jeremiah, fear not. look not on the prayers of man. You know, as he said, don't fear the man that can kill the body, but fear him that can kill the body and soul.
Yeah.
You know, but go ahead, let's hit on that.
Yeah.
Go back to John 15-13.
All right. This is Romans.
So you gotta be serious, man. Serious minded. You know, yeah, Jake gonna joke sometime, but at the end of the day, when it's time to tap into the spirit, man, you gotta tap into the spirit. You know? Go ahead, bro.
It's back in Romans chapter 12, verse 1. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of the Most High,
Right.
that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice.
Right, you have to present yourself, man. All right, and how you present yourself? By teaching.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? That's how you present yourself as a living sacrifice, man. All right, go ahead.
Holy, acceptable unto the Most High, which is your reasonable service.
Keep going.
And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewance of your mind.
And that will make you a prey. You see? That's why I say he that
departed from evil.
He that departed from evil, making himself a prey. So if you're a prey, then what? Your life is on the line.
Yep.
Your life is going to hang in doubt. You see the train?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, your life on the line. You see? Why? Because you're a target. You see? Go ahead.
It said, and be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewance of your mind.
Right, by the renewing of your mind, man. So when you, like a soldier, you know what I'm saying? He got to tap into that warlike mindset.
Yeah.
You know? He can't be like he's still at the house. No, he got to put on that mindset of, I'm at war and I got to survive. You know what I'm saying? So all the other bullshit don't matter right now. What matters is what's in front of you. And what's in front of us is the truth, man. All right, salvation in front of us, man. All right, and that's what we're trying to reach. That's the goal to reach, man. All right, salvation. Go ahead.
That ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect, the will of the Most High.
There you go. Now go back to John 15-13. You got to read 13-14.
Can I get this precept right quick?
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
This is 2 Timothy chapter 2, because you been mentioning that soldier. This is 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 3. Thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier.
Right, because that's what the Lord is basically putting us in the like mind of. Because understanding that it's a spiritual war.
Yep.
You know, it's not a physical war right now, it's spiritual. Especially the time to come when you think about Jacob trouble, martial law, and the times that we're going to be in with famine, the pestilence, you know, the uproars of the people. See, they're going to be a spiritual battle there, man, because within that time, your faith can be broken.
Come.
You know what I'm saying? By the things that you're going to be going through, the lack of accessories that you can have. Some people's minds are going to be broken. You know? But what it said again, though?
It said, thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier.
But you got to be doing hard as a soldier, man. You got to fight to the end. They started to say this in Ecclesiastes 7, say, scribe to the truth unto death,
yeah,
and the Lord will fight for thee.
Come.
You know? But it said, do hard as a soldier. Go ahead.
No man that warreth entangle himself with the affairs of this life,
Right.
that he may please him who has chosen him to be a soldier.
Right. Who chose not to be a soldier? Yeah, how about Hashem Yahushua, man? All right? And that's another form of way of what? Our life is on the line.
Yeah.
You know? Go ahead.
It said, if a man also strive for the masteries, yet is he not crowned?
Right. Is he not? All right? And that's what we're looking forward to be crowned by Yahushua. That's why it said in 2nd Esdras 2, he said, those that stood what? Stiffly for the name of Yahweh Shema. None will be the same one that endured.
Yep.
You see? Those that was able to conquer in their battle, their spiritual war. Go ahead.
Except he strive lawfully.
He was right. I mean, we got to walk by faith, not by sight, man. Get that John, 1 John. No, you got to go back to John 15.
13.
Yeah,
This is John chapter 15, verse 13. Greater love has no man than this, that a man lay down his life for his friend.
Right.
It said, ye are my friend if you do whatsoever I command you. Keep going.
That's it. 1 John 3:16.
All right. This is 1 John chapter 3, verse 16. It said, hereby perceive we the love of the Most High, because he laid down his life for us.
Right. Yahweh Shai laid his life down for us. So in return, there's no greater love than what we lay our life down for the brethren. You see? Because 1 Peter 4:1 said, yourself likewise with the same mind as who? Yahweh Shai, man. And Yahweh Shai laid his life down for us. All right? So what's more a good payback than you laying your life down for your brothers, man, and for Yahweh Shai? You see? Go ahead, bro.
It said, and we ought to lay down our lives.
And we ought to lay down our life. And how do we lay down our life, man? By coming back, all right, to Yahweh Shema Shai, rehearsing the righteous acts and putting off the fucking world, man.
Yep.
All right? That's how. Read that again now.
And we ought to lay down our lives.
Right, we ought to lay down our lives. The shit that we had in this world and wanted to do, how you know, the mindset of wanting to be successful. Yeah, I want to make it to the NBA. Yeah, I want to be a rapper. I want to be an actor. You know what I'm saying? I want to be a doctor, a lawyer. You know, we had to put all them things to the side for who? For Yahweh Shema Shai, man.
Yep.
All right? Because we got to look at the bigger picture, man. Our life is on the line for the entire nation. And the Lord have chosen us to be that vessel, to be on the front line. Do you know how I feel to be on the front line, man? Of battle? That's an honor.
Yeah.
You know, because Yahweh Shai, being the king, he was on the front line first.
Exactly.
You see? When you start thinking about the 300, all right, Ananias, he was on the front line. He was the king. He led them, man. And we had to follow that same example, man. You know? Matter of fact, grab Hebrews 7. We speak about Moses choose to rather to suffer with us than be called the son of Pharaoh's daughter. I think it's 7 or it might be 11 or 13.
This is Hebrews chapter 11, verse 24. By faith, Moses, when he was come to years and refused to be called the son of Pharaoh's daughter, choosing rather to suffer affliction.
Right, he said he choosing whether to suffer. So Moses put his life on the line, man, for Israel. You see that? So that's an example that we can take as in everything written aforetime, written by our learning. All right, that we may have comfort and hope in the scriptures. Hey, this is one of them. Moses' example, with him laying his life down for who? For the nation.
Yep.
He could have said, nah, fuck them. I'm going to go and live lavish. But no, he put his life on the line, man. And we must do the same thing as you just said. All right, 1 John. Go ahead, bro.
It said, choosing rather to suffer affliction.
He said, choosing whether to suffer affliction as us in the like-minded, in the state we in now, we better choose this affliction. Because it's going to save us and those that believe. Go ahead.
With the people of the Most High, than to enjoy the pleasures of sins for a season.
Right. You see that? Because we understand this light affliction is but what? For a moment. So they say that what? For a sin of a season.
Yep.
All right? So yeah, we're going to suffer now. All right? Because what? It's a greater reward. You know? Go ahead. That's it on that.
Yeah, that's it on it.
All right, go to John 15 to 20.
This is John chapter 15, verse 20. Remember the word that I say unto you, the servant is not greater than his Lord.
Right, you see that? So Yahweh Shai did, and what make you special? You know? That's why I applaud the apostles and the elders and bishops of Great Millstone. Because they still out there on the highways and the hedges, man. Like in the days of old. And they get up in age. But they still keeping that righteous tradition, man.
Yeah.
As the scriptures have said, going the highways and the hedges, man. So our apostles are the example that's set before us to constantly put our life on the line for the nation.
Yep.
They are prime example, man. You see? Go ahead.
If they have persecuted me, they will also persecute you.
Right. You see that time is coming. Go ahead.
If they have kept my saying, it said, they will keep yours also.
Right.
But all these things will they do unto you for my name's sake.
Right.
Because
so they let you know that your life is on the line. Because persecution coming for the name of Yahweh Shema Shah. Those that teach in the name of Yahweh Shah. That's the same thing was happening in the book of Acts, man.
Yep.
All right. They was being persecuted and Rome for accused. Why? Because they were speaking in the name of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shah, man. You see? And that time is coming back.
Yep.
All right. So there's another form of way that you lay up. You putting your life is on the line. Because you can get killed for this, man. You can be beheaded, all right, for this. You can be hung for this. You see? You can be put to sleep.
Yep.
All right, for this. When you go into the council, all the prophets, all right, some of them died crucial deaths, man. Apostle Paul,
man,
he had died. He was beheaded.
Yep, I just want to say that.
You know what I'm saying? Because that was a righteous way how a Roman citizen should die. You know, that was an honorable death, man, getting your head chopped off. But what Yahweh shall tell him? You're a chosen vessel for me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So the Lord had chosen him and put his life on the line, man.
Yeah.
You know? You got it, though. You want to say something about?
Now you got it.
Go ahead.
It said, but all these things will they do unto you for my name's sake.
You see that? So when we come to serve the Lord, did he not say prepare thy soul for temptation?
Yep.
So your life is going to be on the line, man. But the Lord have gave us the comfort, which he's going to make a way to escape. And that's something that you got to believe. Go ahead.
Because they know not him that sent me.
Right. They don't know Yahweh. All right. Get to Luke 7:24.
This is Luke chapter 7, verse 24. And when the messenger of John were departed, he began to speak unto the people concerning John. What went ye out into the wilderness for to see? A reed shaken with the wind. But what went ye out for to see? A man clothed in a soft raiment.
Right.
Behold, they which are gorgeously apparelled and live delicately are kings and courts. But what went ye out for to see? A prophet? Yea, I say unto you, and much more than a prophet.
Right.
This is he of whom it is written, behold, I send my messenger before thy face, which shall prepare thy way before thee.
Right. It was talking about John, the Apostle John. He was preparing the way for Yahweh Shah. Go ahead.
For I say unto you, among those that are born of a woman, there is not a greater prophet than John the Baptist.
It's John the Baptist. That's right. Go ahead.
But he that is least in the kingdom of the Most High is greater than he.
Right.
And all the people that heard him and the publicans justified.
It's like it was 9. It's like 9:24. Luke 9:24.
All right,
It's like it.
This is Luke chapter 9, verse 24.
Yep, there you go.
For whosoever will save his life shall lose it.
Now start over 23.
This is Luke chapter 9, verse 23. And he said to them, if any man will come after me, let him deny himself.
Right, you see that? So you're seeking to save your life in a time of trouble, you're going to die. Because when you come to the truth, it says you have to deny yourself.
Yeah.
You see that? So you got to put out that old man. Everything that you wish that you wanted to have in life is over with. Because your life is in Yahweh Shah hands, man.
Yeah.
Nobody said we are dead in Yahweh Shah. All right, go ahead.
If I could say, man, you know, all that vain purpose that you had in the world, you want to be this, you want to be that, you want to be a lawyer or a doctor or make it to the NBA, you know, you got to deny yourself. You know now what your true purpose is.
Yeah.
Like, you didn't know at first. Cause when you was coming up in this wicked world, man, everybody wanna be something that's like a basketball player or a football player.
Right.
But now when you've been called to this truth, now you know your true purpose. Now you know, man, hey, this is my job, what I gotta do to, man, work out my own salvation with fear and trembling to serve the Lord in truth and sincerity.
Go ahead.
It said, for whosoever would save his life shall lose it.
Right. And a lot of people are trying to save their lives, man. All right, by the means of going down to Egypt for help. You know I said in Isaiah 31, it said, woe to them that go down to Egypt for help and trust in the chariots because they are many, but not to call on the one, the Holy One of Israel, which is the Heavenly Father.
Yeah.
See, a lot of people are trying to save their lives, man. But guess what? At the end, you're going to lose it by the way of what? Thermonuclear missiles, man. Go ahead.
That's the part I ain't reading, verse 23.
Go ahead.
Let me read that over. It said, and he said to them all, if any man will come after me, let him deny himself,
right,
and take up his cross daily.
Daily. Go ahead.
And follow me.
And you got to follow. Go ahead.
For whosoever will save his life shall lose it.
Right.
But whosoever will lose his life for my name's sake, the same shall save it.
Right. So that's the comforter right there. You see, if you lose your life for Yahweh Shema Shah, you're going to gain it. All right. And I think that's 2 Timothy. Just type in. Okay, when it speaks about salvation, the dead shall rise first in Yahweh Shah. No, that's like 1 Timothy, I think, 1 Timothy 3. So just put in the dead shall rise in Yahweh Shah. What it is?
Lord. 1 Thessalonians chapter 4.
Yeah, 4:16.
It's 1 Thessalonians chapter 4.
Is at the end.
Verse 13. It said, but I will not have you ignorant, brethren, concerning them which are asleep, that ye sorrow not, even as other which have no hope.
Right, you see, he said those that are asleep, meaning those that died in Yahweh Shah, man, those that was beheaded, or those that, went to sleep before time. Go ahead.
It said, for if we believe that Yahweh Shah died on...
Right, if we believe, and that's the key. Faith is the key. Go ahead.
That Yahweh Shah died and rose again.
Right.
Even so, them also which sleep in Yahweh Shah.
Right, you see that? Even them also. So we have to be beheaded, us putting our life on the line. Guess what? The Lord have promised us salvation. Before those be risen up that's still alive on the earth. Go ahead. It gonna say it. Go ahead, bro.
It says, sleep in Yahweh Shah will the Most High bring with him. For this we say unto you by the words of the Lord, that we which are alive and remain unto the coming of the Lord shall not prevent them which are asleep.
Right. For
the Lord himself shall descend from heaven,
right,
with a shout.
Man, he coming on the chariots, man. All right, go ahead.
With the voice of the archangel,
right,
and with the trump of the Most High.
Right.
And the dead in Yahweh Shah shall rise first.
Right. That's why I say that if you lose your life for his name's sake, you're gonna what? You're gonna gain it.
Yep.
Why? Because you're gonna be delivered. You ain't gonna touch that second death, which is the thermonuclear missiles. You see? You got it out.
It said, then we which are alive and remain shall be called up together with them in the clouds, to meet the Lord in the earth, and so shall we ever be with the Lord.
That's right. Keep going. It said, comfort one another with these words.
It said, wherefore comfort one another with these words.
Wherefore what? Comfort one another with these words. And when you're on the battlefield, you have to comfort one another, man. You got them, them certain movies, the only people talking to each other, giving them good sound advices. That's what we do in the truth, man. Because we keep brothers, that's why it's called edify. Edify means to build up. To build what up? Build our spirit up. Build our confidence up. Encourage us to do more. All right? And encourage us to what? Endure. Because time is coming, boy, we're going to need everything we ever read. Because we're going to have to apply everything we ever read.
Yeah.
You know, because shipping to get worse, man. And the only thing we're going to have to depend on is what the wisdom and the knowledge and the understanding. And part of it is what? Your life being on the line. Your life is on the line for the truth. Whether you watch videos, they got your ad. You know they had the 3 color thing, the yellow list, the black list, and the red list.
Yep.
I think the yellow list was like the main list, man. All right, and within them 3 lists is all got people that watch watch the Israelites, are part of the Israelites, and those that got their target on them. They push forth more videos, man. All right, so either way it goes, whether you watch the video or you in the camp, guess what? Your life is on the line, man. You see?
Yeah, I got some. This is Psalms chapter 116, verse 15.
Go ahead.
It said, "Precious in the sight of the Lord is the death of his saint." Ooh.
There you go. It said, "Precious what?"
It said, "Precious in the sight of the Lord is the death of his
You
saints."
see? Because there's no greater love, right?
Yeah,
That's an honor. That's an honor. And we just read the account of Moses. He took on that. All right? So grab John 10 and 11.
This is John chapter 10, verse 11. It said, "I am the good shepherd. The good shepherd giveth his life for the sheep."
Right, you see that? Because we all sheep, but we all also shepherds too, man. All right, because we all watch over each other. All right, and this when what it say? We all what?
It said, "I am the good shepherd.
Right.
The good shepherd give his life for the sheep."
Right, you see that? A good shepherd give his life for the sheep, man, and that's what we ought to do, in the form of teaching His word on the highways and the hedges. All right, go ahead.
It said, "But he that is an hireling and not the shepherd, whose own the sheep are not, seeth the wolf coming and lead the sheep and fleeth."
Right, because you're going to have the individual when you think about IUIC, ISBK. You know what I'm saying? They're going to be the type of individuals that's going to lead the congregation behind.
Yep.
Gone.
No.
And now all the men that they had under them, they're going to be looking, you know what I'm saying, like a deer in headlights.
Yep.
You know? Because why? They cared not for the sheeps, man. You know? Get that, put on the whole armor of the Most High. We're going to end on that.
I had a little bit more.
Oh, go ahead.
It said, "And the wolf catches them and scattered the sheep." It said, "The hireling flee because he is a hireling and care not for the sheep."
That's right. See? They don't care for the sheep. When I forgot who went in the ISPK, he was telling them to take the jab.
Yeah.
He didn't care for the sheep's bad. You know, he telling them folks to take the jab, man. You know what I'm saying? That ain't caring for the sheeps. Telling people there's no Jacob trouble. That's not caring for the sheeps.
Yep.
All right? No, man, we supposed to give you sound doctrine. We supposed to be preparing you, all right, for the trouble to come. So it's on the one way, is to tell you the truth and nothing but the truth, and may Yahweh Shema Shai be with us, man. All right, you got it?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
This is Ephesians chapter 6, verse 10. "Finally, my brother, be strong in the Lord."
Right. He said, finally, be strong in the Lord. All right, so us enter to Jacob trouble, we got to be strong, man. All right, go ahead.
"And in the power of his might."
Right, and the power of his might is what? His word. All right, and his name. All right, Proverbs 18 say the Lord's name is a strong tower. The righteous run into it and is safe. Go ahead.
"Put on the whole armor of the Most High."
Because remember, this is a spiritual war we're entering into. Because we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against what? Principalities and rulers in darkness. All right? So it said, put on the whole armor of the Most High. Go ahead.
"That ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil.
Go ahead.
For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities."
Right. So this is a spiritual war we enter into. All right? Go ahead.
against powers.
Right, because the powers of this world mean the God of this world is who? Esau Edom. All right, and he coming down having great wrath, but he also got his poison that he gonna push forth out through the earth. You see, and one of them being that charagma.
Yep.
All right, a real deception, man. And how you gonna paint that picture? You know, go ahead.
Against powers.
Yeah.
Against the rulers.
Against the rulers. Go ahead.
Of darkness.
Of darkness. Esau is of darkness. All right, go ahead.
Of this world.
Of this world, this current world. Babylon the Great. Go ahead.
Against spiritual wickedness.
Against spiritual wickedness. Go ahead.
In high places.
In high places, man. Go ahead.
Wherefore, take unto you the whole armor of the Most High, that you may be able to.
We ready to go. We ready to go. I know the missile.
And having done all to stand.
Go ahead, read one more time.
It said, wherefore, take unto you the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day.
Right, you see that? The evil day is what is approaching. And that evil day is speaking about what? Jacob trouble, man. Going right back into a lot of people's minds gonna be broken. All right? And you're gonna have to keep yours intact. You know, and that's what Isaiah 33:6 is gonna kick in. All right? Because hell is gonna break loose, man. And we're gonna have to keep saying. A lot of deaths are gonna be happening around us. All right? And we're gonna have to keep a clear mind. You know, we're gonna have to love less, man. That's the time we in now, loving less, man. Because a lot of shit that we love, a lot of shit that we trying to hold dear to, we're gonna lose it. And if we don't want to lose it, we're gonna lose our life. All right? So the Lord is telling you and preparing you, hey, you gotta gird your arms up, you gotta put on the whole armor, man. You know? Because Jacob trouble gonna be something serious. You ever not haven't ate in 3 days? You know how that feel? I do. You know? You know how to be in the house? It's cold as fuck, no lights, no water, no nothing. And this shit going on for weeks and months. You know, these are times that we enter into because this is a time like never before. All right? So our mind gonna have to be geared into Yahweh Shema Shai. It's gonna have to be geared onto faith, man. Believing. You know? And holding and enduring hard as a soldier. A lot of things that we're going to have to go without. Go ahead, bro.
It said, and having done all to stand, stand therefore, having your loins girded about with truth.
Right, yeah, with truth, man. And the truth is what? The understanding. So that's how you're going to have to go through the valley and the shadow of death. All right, understanding what you have read. Understanding what the Lord have said. And you're going to have to hold, you have to stand on that. You know, and that's what's going to lead you to salvation, standing on that. All right, go ahead.
It said, standing therefore, having your loins girded up with truth and having a breastplate of righteousness.
Right, see the breastplate of righteousness, man. All right, go ahead.
And your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel.
Right, meaning what? The law, statutes, commandments. You see? Because we're going to have to walk. That will make the law spiritual because we're going to have to walk by faith and not by what? By sight. All right? So everything that what the Lord have told us, we're going to have to apply that. Go ahead.
Above all, taking the shield of faith.
And above all, taking the shield of faith, man. All right? And this is important.
Yep.
That's important because that's what's going to shield you from the charagma. You know what I'm saying? That was going to shield you from all the adversity. The shield of faith. You believe in what the Lord have said. They're going to stop you and shield you from a lot of bullshit. All right? You can't get me on that one. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because you got faith in what the Lord have said. You got faith in what the prophets have spoken. You know? They're going to stop you from getting touched by a lot of things. As in earlier said, we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against spirits, man. All right, go ahead.
It said, above all, taking the shield of faith, wherewith ye shall be able to quench all the fiery darts.
And that's the shit that Esau gonna be throwing through the media. You know what I'm saying? Through
the bread and circus.
Yeah, bread and circus, the laws and the legislation he's trying to pass. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're gonna be coming all air itch your way. But through faith, you're gonna be able to quench them fiery dots, man. Go ahead.
To quench the fiery darts of the wicked, and take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of the Most High.
There you go. Which is what? The word of the Most High. Lead you right back into Isaiah 33:6. Wisdom and knowledge. You got it? What you gonna get?
I had one more.
Go ahead. Get your turn. Yeah, but wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of our times, man. All right, the strength of salvation, the fear is a treasure. You got it?
All right, I'm gonna get that.
No, you ain't gotta get Isaiah. You got what you gonna get.
All right.
We're gonna end on that.
This is Mark chapter 10, verse 28. Then Peter began to say unto him, Lo, we have left all and have followed thee. And Yahushua answered and said, Verily I say unto you, there is no man that has left house or brethren or sister or father or mother or wife or children or lands for my sake in the gospel, but he shall receive 100-fold.
Yeah, why? Because he put his life on the line. All right, that's a sacrifice. You know, you giving up your family, the things and the cares of this world. All right, that's a sacrifice. And the Lord promised that through that sacrifice, He's going to give you abundantly, man. 100-fold. You know?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I want to read that in a better version. Matthew. This is Matthew chapter 19, verse 27. Then answered Peter and said unto him, Behold, we have forsaken all and followed thee.
Right, we have forsaken all. Meaning what? We put our life on the line for you. All right, go ahead.
What shall we have therefore? And Yahushua said unto them, Verily I say unto you, that ye which have followed me in the regeneration.
And then just coming to the reward. Go ahead.
When the Son of Man shall sit in the thrones of his glory,
right,
ye also shall sit upon 12 thrones.
Right, that's why the scripture is written, he that suffered with Yahushua also shall reign with Yahushua. All right, but that suffering coming to the form of you making your body a living sacrifice. All right, they're going to be the one that's going to be joint heirs with Yahushua, man. Go ahead.
Judging the 12 tribes of Israel.
Right.
And every one that have forsaken houses, or brethren, or sisters, or father, or mother, or wife,
right,
or children, or lands, for my name's sake, shall receive 100-fold.
There you go. See, that's comforting right there. So if I put my life on the line, look at what I'm gonna get. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like that. The niggas that go into the army now, they ain't promised. They promised 20,000 or 30,000 when they get back from war. But if they're gonna make it back, you know,
yeah,
they might get killed in the war.
Exactly.
But the Lord have given us the comfort of that. Hey, if we do die in this war, He's gonna rise us back up. You see the difference?
Exactly.
Between 2/3, they ain't got no hope, and we got hope. You know what I'm saying? Because this is a spiritual war. So we have to be beheaded or whatever. Yahushua already said that we're gonna rise first before them even living on earth. You know? So that's the faith that the Lord have given us, and that's what we have to hold dear to. All right? Because our life is on the line, but the Lord said if we die in Yahushua, all right, He gonna preserve our life. You know? Anything else, bro? So Lord willing, y'all brothers and sisters edified. Hey, the next time, we'll give our honor and glory and power to Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahushai, Ba'ashim, Hakodash. Hey, double honors to our elders and peace and blessing, hope and elect. Next time, Shalom, Baba Ball, hey, Barak HaAkim, man. Shalom.
Shalom. Now we're trying to get